it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Bulldogs offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. And here comes that senior wide receiver on the field. Yeah, Kirk, he's still here. He's done a lot, but he came back for one more season to finish business.
And, boy, is he fired up for this season. Every year it seems like he's improved an element of his game every single season, and now here it is, his last opportunity to go out, put it all together for a breakout senior year.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Leon. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability.
Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaking free at the 35. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. First and goal here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Leon. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Bill.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Turner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The completion sets up a second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. across the 40 now. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Send the back in motion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter, where the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's running out of time here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing second and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Leon. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense will make the stop. The final play of this opening quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Washington offense retakes the field here. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. It's a draw to the back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Huskies will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Leon. Caught near the side. Shoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Huskies will line up to kick it away. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got his man in the open field. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looking to pass. It's Leon. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. After the incompletion, they'll face a action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take another shot right here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Leon. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Now here comes the point after attempt. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fights through a tackle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Fighting him off. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6. Stepping back, it's Leon. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. The defense. Touchdown, Washington. The defense at 6 points. Look at that, a defensive touchdown, and suddenly they've taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
But the defense said to heck with it. We're going to take matters into our own hands with this late touchdown. And now the dynamic of this game is completely shifted.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made, a lot of space now. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to pass. It's Leon. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The Huskies will have to kick this away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And now another deep ball here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Back to pass. It's Leon. He finds the running back in the flat. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Hot over the middle. It's Willis. Tackle made, but it leaves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense... scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive?
It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Dogs. To take the lead in the final minute. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passively. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw. It's Leon. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete on the final play. Broken up for the defense to preserve this victory. Well, the